19's disaster. One morning on the island of Sodor, 19 was being a bit naughty, and then 20 was still trying to warn him. "I wouldn't be naughty if I were you. You'll get in trouble." "Oh, shut up," said 19 and chuffed away from his friend. "No, 19, said 20, but 19 ignored his friend, and 20 was trying to chase after him, and 19 chased along the line, and 20 was after him. 19 arrived at the water tower. He was going to take on lots of water, but Bert and Ferdinand were there first, and 19 arrived at the water tower before them, and the water went into his boiler. "I want more," he said. He had too many. Ferdinand and Bert were cross. "Give us back our water, greedy," he said. "Nope," said 19. 20 was worried. Just then he spoke to his friend. After 19 had finished, he had cooled down a lot. "I can win this time," he said. Ferdinand was so annoyed. "You're being greedy today, 19, he said. You've already had enough water." The water tower was empty, and Ferdinand and Bert were cross. "Greedy," said Bert. 19 ignored them and chuffed away. "19 was chuffing cheerfully when 19 was chuffing dreadfully. 19 was chuffing cheekily when he stolen Henrietta. He was coupled to Henrietta and chuffed away. But 19 didn't know that Henrietta was Toby's coach. 20 seen it in his own eyes. "Toby's gonna get cross," he said. "I can't let 19 get in trouble. He's my friend," he said. And then 20 chuffed quickly to warn 19. 19, he said, "What are you doing with Toby's coach?" "I'm just pulling it because there's passengers inside it," said 19, but there weren't any passengers. 20 was going to block his way, but the points were changed into the Shake Bridge. 20 saw that there were no passengers inside Henrietta. "You're lying. You're lying, 19, he said. "It's Toby's coach, not yours." "Don't care," said 19. 19, you can't have that. 19, said 20, but 20 was still scared. They didn't know that Duncan was broken down at Shake Bridge. 19 didn't know this, and then he went through Shake Bridge. The bridge was beginning to shake and quake. The coupling snapped between he and Henrietta as Henrietta went back down the line, and 19 fell off into the ground. Ah! 19 was in pieces. 19 was in pieces. 19 was in pieces, and Henrietta stayed on the rails until the guard braked into a stop. Silence fell in. Silence fell in, and Thomas decided to bring Henrietta back to the carriage shed. And they brought 19 home next day. He was not mended yet. He was still broken and in pieces as well. Poor 19's. Looked like that for ages. The fat controller spoke severely to him. "We've no money to mend you, so you can go to the scrapyard." And 19 was sent to the scrapyard. As 19 was sent to the scrapyard and was never to be seen again. 19 was in the scrapyard as 20 felt sorry for his friend to go away. He had no friend. 20 chuffed sadly away. And Thomas felt sorry for 20 without a friend. 20 chuffed away, thinking for what his friend has done. He chuffed away. And 19 was scrapped, and 20 chuffed sadly away. And Thomas was ready to take Henrietta back to the sheds tonight, as he and Henrietta chuffed along together.